Yes, you're still on to E-Vibes, the entertainment show on Signature TV. I hope you didn't miss me too much. And please, this popcorn, I hope you still have it. You still have it, it's still there because this I'm about to I'm about to give you guys another, yes. I have a wonderful guest with me in the studio today, and his name is Kingsley Aneke. You can call him DJ Grandfingaz. Yes, he's a legend when it comes to this DJ business, and he's going to tell us a bit about it and let us learn. So yes, my wonderful guest, welcome to the studio.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Yeah, you're looking very nice, and I love the dreads.
Thank you.
It's fine. It's fine. So yes, please, can you just tell us a bit about yourself and your journey into DJing?
Well, if I have to start opening the book, I think you'll exceed our time here. So I'm going to keep it short and simple.
No problem.
Well, I'm the Grandfingaz. I go by the name DJ Grandfingaz. My real name is Kingsley. I'm from Amokwe Udi. The National Publicity Secretary of DJs Association of Nigeria, DJing. And what else do you want to know? I've been in the industry for about 30 years, 3 decades.
Wow.
Professionally.
Wow. So can you tell us a bit about those 3 decades? I know that it's long, but still, like, give us a summary. We want to know what it was like for you.
Well, it's been with ups and downs. So the ability to manage the ups and downs depends on how strong you are, how willing you are to pursue the career. So I had to stay and manage my ups and downs. And that's what brought me to where I am today. Yeah.
So what made you go into DJing? Because now you've spent like good 30 years of your life doing this. So what made you feel like this is what I want to do?
I don't know how to say this, but it's something I've been interested in for a very long time. You know, when you watch Nollywood and there's this part, this epic part that brings out someone that the gods have called, that you're supposed to come and take care of the oracle in your village, and and the person has tried all things not to go there, and all odds were deprived, you understand? So he has to go and serve the oracle. I'm not saying it literally, I'm not serving any oracle, but I'm giving an instance, an illustration. It's something that I've been interested in from my childhood, and it never went out of me. It's more like a calling, Even when we were in school, I schooled at Federal Government College Enugu, and when we used to have our variety nights, most of other students would go on the dance floor, start dancing, while I would be with the DJ, wondering what is this guy doing to keep everybody on the dance floor happy. I want to be the master of ceremony. I want to be the person that will tell people, raise up your hand, and you raise up your hand. Even the governor can be there and raise up your hand. You understand? You're the master of ceremony at that particular moment. So that actually interested me, and I went into it.
What would you say were some of your early influences, like people now?
Okay, you mean people I look up to?
Yeah, they just should have influenced your journey in DJing.
Most of them were foreign. They were not in Nigeria, like Funk Master Flex. But if I call Nigeria, Jimmy Jats, DJ Jimmy Jats actually really influenced me. You understand? Alongside every other DJ, Funky J, Lagos, Humility, we were all watching everybody grow together and, learning from every other person. So it's really an interesting journey.
Interesting journey.
Yeah.
That's nice. What would you say are the differences between the old school DJing and the DJing of now? Because you said you've been on this journey for like 30 years now. Every time I say that, it's still blowing my mind. Like for you to choose something and say I'm sticking with this for 30 years, it's a lot. So can you tell us that, like, how has it been like, and now the new school? What would you say is the difference as someone that has seen both sides?
Yeah. How will I start now? Like a transformation from one particular, how would I put it? One particular generation to the other. It's more like a transformation in the entertainment industry. Like,
Entirely.
yeah. Let me give an instance now. When I was in secondary school, before I became a DJ, when I had the intention of becoming a DJ, music, songs then used to make sense, real sense, in the sense that I can pick up pen and a paper, write a love letter to my crush back then with the lyrics from a song from the old school. Me, Lionel Richie, Celine Dion, all those, their lines actually had meanings, and it was a song that people danced to and they loved it, But right now, I don't know if you can write a love letter with burukutu, 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 or banana, banana, banana. No, I'm just, no disrespect, but new school is good, you understand? But it has transformed what it used to be to what it is now with the Gen Z, what the Gen Z likes, what they call in.
Wow. Wow.
So it's totally different. Although some artists are now taking samples from the old school to create new ones. Kudos to the likes of Burna Boy, Davido, and co. You understand that? Actually bringing some parts of the sample of the old school into the new school. You understand? But most songs, okay, let me give you an instance now. Do you know you can play some old songs in a party and it will still groove the party? But there are some new songs that have reigned and they are dead like that, and you don't, when they play it, you now like, oh, there was something like this, you understand? But it didn't last the test of time.
Okay, so you're saying the older songs have more, is it shelf life or more life to it?
More life, more understanding to lyrics. The new songs you need to stay glued to TikTok before you can understand the lyrics.
Oh, TikTok, so I see you're conversant with social media.
Yeah, I am.
That's good. Like, you don't see so much of that as people go older. You don't see much of that. Okay, yes. Obviously, the equipment have changed in the past 30 years. The equipment have changed. So, what would you say you prefer? The older equipments like the turntable or this new digital controller thing that they are using now?
Well, matter of choice though, but I started with the analog before it got to digital, you know what I'm saying? When I started my DJing, there was this vinyl and turntable where you have to pick your pin and put on top of the vinyl while it's rolling. So you could do your tricks and everything on it now. So from then, we had a transformation to getting songs in your laptop and getting it played out there. Then some people created softwares like the virtual DJ that you can actually mix from one song to the other, thereby trying to phase out the turntable. You understand? But the real thing is, and the turntable, the laptop actually brought in a number of these because they found out that it made it easier. Unlike the analog type where you have to get a record for each artist, a record for each artist. We used to carry big boxes then.
Wow.
So now technology has made it easier for you to have all those songs in those big boxes in a particular chip that you can play like 1 million songs.
Mm.
You understand? So since it got easier, a lot of people got interested in it. But it was harder then than now.
No.
You understand? It was harder then than now. So, and technology has brought in the turntable back again, because there's this thing they call phase DJ. Is a magnetic device that's placed on your turntable without having to use the pin.
Okay.
So I'm still thinking of getting my turntable back.
Turntable back.
Dusting everything.
So that means you are still telling us that your love for the turntable hasn't died.
No, it hasn't died. Turntable is a thing. It's actually what, I don't know who invented the turntable and the DJ stuff, but the person did it basically for DJs. And that's why you can have some things you can manipulate to do some tricks on the turntable. Yeah.
So let's talk a bit about mixing techniques. Do you think that in the core skills of mixing, that the beats matching and do you think it has evolved, or they are timeless regardless of the generation?
Yes, that's a good question. The first thing we started with was mixing from one to the other, scratching from one song to the other, blending from one song to the other, and that actually kept the party moving. But right now, the style has actually changed. Some people stop songs, say something, and put the next song. Some people just drop the next track. You understand? There's more of crowd response this time around, and it's good. But I don't think it has phased out the old style of blending and
matching the beats.
Beats matching, you understand? Now, most DJs now play from one genre, from low to high, from high to low. You understand? As you know how to probably take care of the dead air where you want to blend into the next song, either with a scratch or hype.
Wow. Yeah. So can you tell us that what makes you know that this is the kind of music to play, like this is the genre of music to play in a party? Like, how do you make the choice?
Well, that is actually ethics of the DJing industry. You understand? That's part of the things you have to learn as a DJ, apart from making your playlist and everything. When sometimes a client might not tell you the type of party, or it might be an emergency party that you're coming into. What you have to do, instead of talking, if you don't have the time to talk with the person that contracted you, you watch your crowd. When you have a crowd and more of the papas and mamas are coming in, you already know that these are not Gen Z, these are not Indomie generation. So you need to, like, while you're making your playlists, you get things like high life, some old school, some blues, and some other things, jazz. But when you're seeing them coming in with their kids and aunties that are younger and all those things, that's when you now start, mixing up your playlist.
Okay.
So that's what determines. Because if you say you want to just satisfy only the old school, the new school will call you a useless DJ, that you don't know anything. So when you try to satisfy the young, you satisfy the old at the same time, with your own discretion as a professional DJ.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, and can you tell us a bit of how you find the balance between playing hit music and introducing a new sound? Like, you are in a party and you're DJing, and the crowd is going, we're enjoying the music. So does that mean at that point in time you can only play songs that everyone knows that is hits and we really love, or you can also put in some new sounds that might be amazing and just fit? How do you balance that?
Okay. Like they say in Igbo language, "Afioman alone."
In translation.
In translation, a good market sells, a good product sells itself. Gary, no, they do adverts, but they sell for market. So when you hear a good song as a DJ, your discretion will let you know that if I play this song, that people might walk out or people might dance. So if it's a song I want to test, play it at the peak of my party. I start with it or probably end with it. After I must have shown them, yes, I am a good DJ, I've given you what I want, but listen to this song. You understand what I'm saying? But if the song is good, I know it's a good market that sells itself. You can blend it alongside some hit tracks. Watch the crowd. If they dance to it very well, you leave it for a while. But if not, immediately after the first verse, you switch into another hit track. That will keep the party going.
Okay. We are seeing a master DJ at work. Like he's telling us all these intricate details. Wow. It's I'm learning a lot. I'm learning. So now a lot of people prefer like a certain genre of music, and it now seems like some genre of music are dying down. Like no, you hear more people listen more of Afrobeats than maybe high life. Do you understand? Like this now a trend. So how do you manage that as a DJ?
Well, as I said earlier, it's about your discretion. Yeah, I personally don't allow the genres of some hit tracks I have to die off. Sometimes I play Bob Marley and people still, vibe to Bob Marley. And after that, the next song I might play another Afrobeat. You understand what I'm saying? People still, the only thing I might not play is blues when you're supposed to start dancing. But if it's a mid-tempo that can keep you going, it's a mid-tempo that people can sing along to, you could just throw it in. When they sing along, you go into another genre. I play high life. After all, Go is now really like people dance to it in clubs and lounges. So there's no limit to the genres of songs that I play in parties or anywhere. Yeah.
Okay. So let's look at the business side of things. You mentioned something earlier about an influx of a lot of DJs now that things are simpler. You're not turntables. So how has it been, like, market-wise for you now? Like, would you say it's still profitable to be a DJ, and would you say it's still a career worth going after, worth pursuing?
Yeah, you just said it all. It's a career worth pursuing. It's a career, like me, it's actually my retirement package. You understand what I'm saying? Because imagine getting paid for making people happy. I don't know whether you understand what I'm saying. My job is to keep people on the dance floor. If you're having any sickness or any BP or anything, I calm it down. I make you dance away your sorrows. You understand what I'm saying? So it's something that I encourage people that wants to go into. Know the ethics of the jobs, of the profession. Know that we have ups and downs. Some people just jump into it because they feel there's money in it. There's actually more money in it now than before.
Wow.
You understand? That's why most people that started then, most of them are not DJs right now, because they felt nothing is coming out of it. But those that are into it now are actually making money. So if you know what you're doing, if you know your onions, if you know how to package yourself, you get there.
Because I was even about to ask that, how do I become distinct? Like how does a person make them friends? Being that now a lot of people are DJs, you can see a lot of DJs. So how do I sell myself to be different than?
It's all about thinking outside the box. A lot of DJs play songs. A lot of DJs do different things. If you can think outside the box and create a niche for yourself, let people know this is what I do. Some people are actually only gospel DJs. When they come to parties and it's like a church thing, they keep people on the dance floor with just gospel songs, and they are known for it. I know one DJ, Alex, he's actually in US right now. He used to base in Abuja. So he gave me most of his gospel songs at hit parties. So that's why I knew him with that particular aspect. There are lots of DJs, even the current ones that are making waves, and I give kudos to them. DJ Funky, DJ SMV, the way they package their website and everything. Each event they go, they have a camera that comes with them, captures them. You understand what I'm saying? No, they create a niche out of whatever it is. That's why I said thinking outside the box. You mustn't do exactly the same thing they are doing. All you need to do is create a niche. I am so and so DJ. I am a versatile DJ. I can do anything. You know, do a short video, package yourself and put on the internet. People will see it and probably like it. You have your own fan base. You understand? You know, DJ Ernest, I know a lot of people, you know, St. Wills, you know, a lot of people package themselves. So I give kudos to those people. Those ones I can remember and those I can't remember. But it's all about thinking outside the box. It makes you unique. I'm an advocate of being unique. That I stand out. I probably would want to create something that people want to copy and, you know, so I don't fight to belong. I don't know whether you understand what I'm saying.
Yes, yes, I do. So I'm sure you participated in several DJ competitions, because
Yes.
I know they do exist. So can you tell us a bit about that?
Okay, the one that actually brought me to the limelight was Hedges National DJ Championship that happened in 2001. It was done all over Nigeria, but because of the brand Benson and Hedges, it's cigarettes, so they were told not to do anything entertainment again, so that they won't encourage people to smoke or something. You understand? So that's why it's actually died down. But I came first in Enugu. We did I actually won a mixer. Then we did the regional finals in Port Harcourt. I came third. For the fight for Lagos. The same ages, it's a national championship. Then in Lagos, I did not come first or third or second or third. So, but the fact is that I got into Lagos for the finals.
There was exposure for you through
Yes, that was when people started hearing about DJ Grandfingaz. Yeah.
Okay. So let's talk about challenges. Do you think that the DJs that are coming now are facing as much challenges as the DJs of then, like the old DJs?
Can you come again?
The new school DJs, do you think they face as much challenges as the old school DJs used to face?
As I said earlier, I refer to whatever statement I made earlier, that technology has actually made things easier. If you ask Good Noise, and I know he might be watching, DJ Good Noise, and a lot of some old school DJs that I started with, we suffered then. Seriously. There was no laptop. We'll carry turntables, we'll set up, carry speakers, set up. Now, the next thing is the records, those vinyls, because there was nothing else to play with. There was, we'll carry the first carton, second carton, and await our master to say, okay, give me Shalama. He will only do his hand like this. And
okay, so they used to have assistants.
Yes. Wow. We had mentors then that we learned from. So when you go, you set up for them, they will just come, give me Cool and the Gang. You now search, dust the record. Wow. Dust the record, make sure that there's nothing on it to make the pin skip, and give it to him. He will now play it. The next thing he will tell you, search for another track. Give me Montel Jordan, give me this, give me that, give me Onyeka. When you start working. So it was harder then. Those things we were doing then, what you actually do now is scroll on your laptop. You understand? So you don't have to dust anything on your laptop. Scroll, get the song, cue it in for the next track. So that was how hard it was then. So it's actually easier right now.
Wow. Nobody will know that there was this much heavy lifting to DJing in the old school.
Seriously, we survived.
Now for don't collect some muscles. All those heavy lifting. Wow. Okay, so before we round up today, because we don't have so much time,
Okay.
I want you to just give an advice to upcoming DJs. As someone that spent 30 years of his life doing this thing, so I know there are some wise words of wisdom that you would have for someone coming in.
Yeah, there are lots, but I will still cut it short. First of all, you have to love what you're going into. First of all, you have to love what you're going into. Let me give an instance to cut it everything short. There was a time I was driving to Owerri. I met a police checkpoint, and the police that stopped me was former DJ. I don't want to call anybody's name, but I asked him, what's in happen now? He told me that this job, no, they favor me. My papa can't say make a jump police. I don't know whether you understand what I'm saying. So you have to love what you are going to, knowing the fact that you have all odds against you. My parents did not want me to be a DJ. It's a pity they are not alive to see what I am today. My dad said he wanted me to be a doctor. My mom, everybody, they did not want me to be a DJ because way back then, DJs were like dressing shabby with singlets. They feel the job is a dirty job. So let me go and finish the job and take my bath, It was when it came to this particular part of generation that everything changed. So you have to love what you're doing. Get ready to face the ups and downs in as much as going into it. Package yourself, know the ethics of the business, be honest in what you're doing. It will make your clients or your fans like you. I have a long list. But I just have to say the ones I remember right now for the sake of time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, lastly, which era do you prefer? The old school or the new school?
I'm kind of standing in between the fence now because a lot of things like I actually have a project I'm about to do which has to do with this right now because I'm trying to blend old and new together. So I will be doing it alongside my colleague DJ FX2.
Wow.
Yes. So that will be after our event, the Night of the Legends. Very soon we are going to have it. We're planning it, but we don't know the date yet. We don't know when. But we're trying to bring the old and new together. Yeah.
So you guys should look forward to this event. It's been lovely having you here, DJ Grandfingaz. Yes, I know. How will I forget the legend's name? No. It's been lovely having you here and learning about DJing and really seeing from the old school and the new school and seeing the differences. It's been a journey. It's been a journey. Thank you so much for coming around.
You're welcome.
So my people, that is all I have for you today. But I know you enjoyed yourself, and I'm sure that popcorn you're eating yourself has finished. So do well to tune in tomorrow again by 1 p.m. Do well to follow us on our social media platforms: Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and YouTube. Please subscribe. I don't know why you have not subscribed yet, but please press that subscribe button so that you can know when I'm about to give you entertaining things like this. So we are live 24/7 on YouTube, yes, and we're also live on Facebook, yeah. So please take care of yourself. I remain your host, Layomi Adeyemi, and it's been E-Vibe.